That's what I wanted. Because that's what gets you through a dance card that has words that might have written on it. This is where the strength is. Right here in Jesus Christ. My mother, my father taught me that as a little boy. It has not failed. So, when I check in at all the hospitalizations that are ahead of me, that's what's going to go with me. That's what I'm going to keep in my hand. That's what I'm going to hang on to, because that's where it is. You may be able to just remember it, but I think as I have talked to them at Mayo and understand some of the procedures that they're going to be doing, I'm going to need something to keep in my hand that I can remember. And when I think about everything that my Savior went through, to remind myself, all right, G, shape up. Look what he did for you. Now just shape up. And regardless of when it comes, I told you this a long time ago in a sermon, that in the story of my life, I don't know how many pages are left, I know approximately, and it could come a lot quicker. But I know one thing, because I cheated. Yes, I did. I looked at the last page, and the last line in my life says, and he lived happily ever after. You know why that is? Jesus Christ. I sung a little hymn for you last Sunday, and this hymn it's one thing I didn't tell you about it. The hymn writer wrote it for me. He wrote it for me. You didn't know that, did you? He wrote it for me. He had me in mind. And the hymn, which I have sung since I sang it to myself the first time when we were sitting in the office at Mayo Clinic. And I'm hearing all these words, and once I understood the point, my mind drifted for a while. And I sang to myself as I was sitting there a little hymn. And that hymn, which I have sung hundreds of times since I come back from Mayo. And the hymn says, my faith looks up to thee, thou Lamb of Calvary, Savior divine. Now hear me while I pray, take all my guilt away. Oh, let me from this This is what it's all about. You know, Jesus forgets sins and remembers people. We forget people and remember sins. Did you catch that? Jesus forgets sins, remembers people. We forget people and remember sins. As I said,